Good afternoon. Welcome to Military Strategies. We are live right now, March 8th, 2026, 1:35 in Israel. Donald Trump, the President of the United States of America, leaves Iran without fuel, and the night turned into day with the fire from the oil depots. Family, your likes, your comments, that's Military Strategies. Let's begin. Let's begin. Let's begin. Family, good afternoon. Welcome to Military Strategies. It's an honor to have you with us. I apologize. We should have aired this program sooner. Last night, I couldn't do it. Physically, I couldn't. I'm only human. Yesterday, I didn't have any strength left. I had none left. After seeing that great destruction in Tel Aviv, those skyscrapers collapsing and people trying to swim west into the Mediterranean, those harsh images that we saw from Ariel Kanievsky of Judy Historia left me exhausted. Honestly, I could do it, but I wasn't at the level I needed to be, and well, we can do it now. It's fine. There's no rush. There's really no rush. Everything that's happening, everything that's going on will keep happening. It will keep going on. For better or worse, because there's a war going on. And also today we have breaking news. We have some big breaking news. You're going to be amazed by what's happening. The election of the new supreme leader, Donald Trump has said something, Iran has said something else, Larijani has threatened Donald Trump. Iran has attacked water treatment plants in Bahrain, and for the first time, the United Arab Emirates has launched an attack on Iran. All of that live here, Military Strategies. With all the footage of what's happening, all the footage of what's happening, of what's going on. Yesterday was a relatively active day of missile attacks against Israel, but there were no casualties to report. Hezbollah keeps launching. That's already a classic. We're not going to get into that. They keep firing one missile after another, drones. But as for Iran, it already seems to be that they're not doing so well with missiles. Good news for Israel. Now, what Iran is focusing on, what they're trying to do is launch missiles with cluster warheads, that is, cluster bombs, over Israel. This could generate a lot of debate. They are dangerous, they are terrible, they are weapons of mass destruction, they are being used against urban centers, civilians, without a doubt. Cluster munitions are a danger. But as long as the population is in shelters, there will be no victims. As long as the population takes shelter in the bunkers, there will be no victims. Unlike a conventional ballistic missile with a high explosive penetrating warhead, it doesn't cause as much concentrated damage in one area. They're like grenades falling from the sky, and if you're under cover, they won't do anything to you. That's why it's super important, friends in Israel, to take cover. In a safe area. When you see this in the sky, don't let anyone just stand there watching. And go to the shelters, please. It's super important. These videos shouldn't even exist. That's what I'm saying. There will be material damage, but there won't be any human casualties, which are the most important. And in the end, this is what really matters. A building can be fixed, a road can be repaired, a car, you can buy another one. The government of Israel doesn't abandon its people, but please, life cannot be recovered. This is super important, super important. All right. The misinformation continues. The videos keep coming, showing missiles falling on Tel Aviv and destroying the whole city. I posted on Twitter a few minutes ago the video that we recorded yesterday with Kanyeski. Please, I'm asking you to retweet it, to share that video. It's pinned to my Twitter. Please, it's super important to spread the word about the misinformation. Expose the misinformation. There is no massive destruction. The skyscrapers are fine, the Jews are fine, the Arabs are fine, and the Christians are also fine in Israel. Everything's fine, relax. Relax. There's water, the supermarkets, there's food, the stores are open, the barber shops too. Everything's fine, subtitled. They're liars. They have to sell something, they have to say something, they have to tell us something to try to sell their content. That Israel is destroyed. It's not destroyed. Here are the images. Since they saw that yesterday we showed Tel Aviv and it was fine, now they're saying that last night they destroyed Haifa. That is, now strategically, the military will have to travel to Haifa, Kanyeski, to see the destruction of Israel. They stopped claiming Tel Aviv was destroyed yesterday, likely due to this video and others. Now they say it's Haifa. After Haifa, they'll say it's Jerusalem. After Jerusalem, they'll say we're not going to Jenin to record. Yeah, we're not going to Jenin to record. Can you say it's destroyed there? We're not going to go, misinformers. I suggest you say that Jenin to Nablus is destroyed. Because we're going to Haifa too. In the next few hours, days, we're going to Haifa to see the destruction there. The shelters worth 50,000 euros. This is amazing, amazing. It's amazing what we saw yesterday. I'm not going to go over this again. Where there is massive destruction, where there is fire, where last night, night turned into day, was in a place called Iran. Alarms. The alarm is going off right now. Here it is. They're launching a missile at us. There's the sound. Nothing. Everyone stay calm. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's calm. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. They can fire 1, 2, 3, 4 missiles. Nothing happens. The missiles run out. They don't make any more. They can't launch more than what they're launching now. So stay calm. On my Twitter, estrategias militares. Not estrategia militares, it's estrate militar. Estrate militar is my Twitter. We also have an Instagram account because they're cloning us. The only official Estrategia Militaris account on Instagram, which doesn't have any posts, is Estrategia Militaris Official. Estrategia Militaris Official. Estrategia Militaris Official. Estrategia Militaris Official. All right then. Here we have the first enlightened one of the day, the first Illuminati with an extremely high IQ. Here we have Avestas, who says we're giving them hints so they can improve their aim. Very well. Avestas, muy bien, muy bien. I think your way of thinking is great. I believe you're doing a great job communicating, saying that Estrategia Militaris is giving Iran information on how to aim its missiles at Israel. Thank you very much, Avestas, for being here with us. It's a pleasure to have people like you so the channel can keep growing. Thank you, Avestas. I'm not going to tell you anything else, because if I tell you something, you're going to run away. And that's not the plan. We accept you as you are, Avestas. Relax, Avestas. We accept you. Welcome. Iran? Now, the people from the regime move in the middle of the night in ambulances. Ambulances in... The ambulances. They are moving in ambulance vehicles to hide. Don't worry. There are drones and intelligence on the ground, and they know they're there. Amazing. Amazing. The night turned into day? Yes, the night in Iran was day. Here they are. Fuel depots burning all over the country, everywhere. Everywhere, burning everywhere. Smoke, black smoke, a lot of smoke. Do you remember when they used to say, strategies, stop blowing smoke? Iran is not going to be attacked. There isn't going to be a war. That's a lie. You lose your prestige. If I ever had it, and I don't know if I did, stop saying it. There aren't going to be any more attacks on Iran. Well, these are just smoke clouds. It's not like there's a volcano. They're the bombs from the B-1 Lancer. Strategic bombers that last night blew up Iran's fuel reserves, attacked Revolutionary Guard barracks, as well as Basij and police stations and headquarters. And this was starting to get pretty ugly. In Lebanon, Israel was also showing some love to Hezbollah. Iran was launching drones against northern Iraq, against the Kurds, that set tall buildings on fire, drones against the civilian population. There are also explosions in Erbil. This, for example, is Beirut. And everything starts to take shape and it starts to develop. What will happen next? And now you are going to see what will happen next. Another refinery. A lot of smoke, a lot of smoke. A lot of smoke. Tremendous, huh? Tremendous, the images, refineries. But pay attention because I have an exclusive for you, okay? We have an exclusive on military strategies. Fam, thank you. An exclusive that we had already given you weeks, months ago.
Weeks ago.
Weeks.
Weeks ago. Thank you.
Wow, so beautiful. Pay attention to this. Pay attention to what you're about to see. Is that military strategies? Commented at the time that there is a place in Iran that could be raided from the air. There's a key point in this whole story. Right now, missiles are coming from Netanya to Tel Aviv. Missiles launched from Iran, which are not going to prevent this, what you're about to see now. Let's get to it. There it is. The crown jewel. To raid Iran's economic palace, Kharg Island, the United States may have already selected the team of warriors who are going to assault Kharg Island. For that, they have already destroyed the anti-air defenses, the ones that were here. In the early hours of the conflict, the attack would be carried out by assaulting the airport area. This area we see here could even include amphibious teams. Take the security zone and start to conquer the economic power of Iran. Without Kharg Island, Iran is lost. Without this island, where most of the oil exports are produced, they are lost. We have been talking about it and we have been saying it, we repeat it. Kharg Island can be assaulted along with Bushehr, which is right in front of it. Spearhead to secure the nuclear reactor and prevent a Chernobyl from happening. Two operations, two different scenarios to provide security to the nuclear plant. And to conquer Kharg. It can be done with paratroopers. It can be done after an intense air attack. It can C-130 planes can land. It can be done from the sea. Is there a port for that? There are different options. Possibly one of them is during the night. It's likely that the Night Stalkers, the ones who got Maduro out of Caracas, are now entering an island. Everyone is closely watching what will happen here soon.
This is incredible. Really incredible.
Really, really incredible. And right now, sirens are sounding in Tel Aviv. What you're hearing, sirens in Tel Aviv? Let's take a look. Let's go live to Israel. Let's see what happened, what occurred. Sirens. Let's watch it. Guys, a lot of wind. Sorry. Camera number 3. Camera number 3. Let's see if we can spot anything. We are live right now. Your likes are super important. Please share this live stream on your social networks. Support the channel. Live broadcast right now of military strategies from Israel. Here we are, in Israel. For a long time, the sirens now we have it. Camera 3 up. Camera 3 up. Let's see if we can see anything. Nothing for now, huh? An explosion. An explosion. And Tel Aviv has not been destroyed? Tel Aviv has not been destroyed. Like every day, the city is still there. Nothing has changed, everything remains. We have breaking news from Iran. Well, what a bombshell, huh? Now we're going over there? Now we're going to head over there. Planes keep arriving at Ben Gurion. Ben Gurion isn't destroyed. Ben Gurion isn't destroyed either. All right. We have breaking news. We have breaking news. By the way, our PayPal account, paypal.me/estrategias militares. If you want to support this project. The Israeli government doesn't pay us. No one pays for our stay here. Everything is funded by you, by your generosity. Thank you so much, really, for all the support you're giving so that we can move around Israel every day. Hotels, internet connection, all the equipment we have deployed. We'll show you a picture of the portable military strategy studio someday. It's like a fully equipped spaceship and really special. All right. We have breaking news. Breaking news. Huge, really big right now. On Estrategias Militares. You have to see this because you're going to be shocked. You're going to be shocked, really shocked. Latest update from Iran? What news do we have from the land, from the smoke, and from the Ayatollahs? Iran. What news do we have from the smoke of the explosion? Authentic. What news do we have from the Ayatollahs? What news do we have from the land smoke? And Donald Trump warned last night anyone who takes part in a vote for a new leader will be a target. Anyone who tries to replace Khamenei will be eliminated. All right. News from Iranian media, both pro and anti-government report. That from Khamenei's black smoke, we now have white smoke. Habemos Ayatollah, white smoke. The Assembly of Experts has chosen the next supreme leader. There is no official confirmation. But media outlets are already reporting what we all already knew. Moftala Moftaya. Mortis. Khamenei, next supreme leader of Iran. Last night we reported that Muftala might be, as he is, he could already be injured. Now we report that he is wanted dead or alive. Madness, total madness in what's happening right now and is going on. Hezbollah who has been launching missiles all night and all day as if there were no tomorrow. Good thing UNIFIL is there to prevent them from arming themselves and launching attacks against Israel. Good thing we have UNIFIL, thank goodness. Thank goodness, oh my. If it weren't for them, the north of Israel would be destroyed and already invaded if it weren't for UNIFIL. By the way, the embassy of Iran in Spain seems to have a good relationship with UNIFIL. There is the embassy of Iran in Spain. Israel has a long history of attacking UN-related organizations, specifically UNIFIL. Let us pray for the safety and protection of the Spanish UNIFIL forces. They still haven't explained who was responsible for the attack on Spanish troops many years ago. But also, this was said to me personally, and you know I don't lie, greetings. Spanish soldiers. They told me in UNIFIL that noises are heard under their base, that there are tunnels underneath, or they believe there might be tunnels under the UNIFIL base. Does it make sense? Is it logical? Well, the UNIFIL bodies, Iran and Hezbollah, attacked the Akrotiri Air Base, the UK air base in Cyprus, with drones that had navigation systems, Kometa B electronic equipment, Russian-made. Russian navigation systems used in Hezbollah drones. First warning, be advised, first warning. This is the Lebanon border with Israel. Some launch missiles to kill people, others launch missiles to defend people. I think it's clear, right? Some launch missiles to kill human beings. It doesn't matter. There are a lot of Druze there, by the way, also Muslims. But Hezbollah doesn't care about that. They don't care. For them, for Hezbollah. Another person's life is considered worthless because they're seen as outsiders. So that people understand. But the media avoids this. They avoid this. They avoid the human drama unfolding in the North. Sending a hug to our friends in the North with everything they're suffering and everything that's happening. Thank you. Terrible. In the Iraq area, the United States is using the CRAM system to shoot down cruise missiles and drones. It's not working very well at all, as you can see in this video. It's not working very well at all, as you can see in the video. There's been a scandal in the last few hours. There's been a scandal in the last few hours because Israel is being accused of attacking desalination plants. That is, attacking water treatment plants that turn seawater into drinking water. In Iran, thank you. This morning, the headline appeared. that Israel was attacking desalination plants in Iran.
Well,
Who attacked those facilities is not Israel. Yesterday, Iran was attacking its neighbors, the airports, bridges, buildings, and they attacked a water treatment plant in Bahrain. What have the United Arab Emirates done? First confirmed attack, first confirmed attack. Against a water treatment plant in Iran, it was the United Arab Emirates. First warning. You want to leave us without water? We'll leave you without water too. They're not playing games, huh? The United Arab Emirates is getting fed up. Between that and something else, without oil, there they are. If there's no water, there's no life. Let's go to I remember that in the previous war, Israel attacked this was attacked last night. These warehouses you see here have been attacked again. Those warehouses have been attacked. We are going to keep looking for more petrochemical facilities that have been attacked in Tehran. This university has been attacked. These depots have been attacked again. If you notice, they were destroyed by Israel. You can see them here. They have been attacked again because there were still two depots left. This one, and these were still available. That has been attacked as well. Like that, from memory, so people can start taking some notes. And now I'm going to explain what. While we're looking, there's one that's on the outskirts. Tekaraj will come in here and capital, there's one around here in this area. I'll explain why this is being done. And there's a ground offensive, and this is happening in different places in Tehran, not only in Tehran, in different places, if there's a ground offensive. Fuel is needed. Iran is going to need fuel to be able to move from one place to another, to be able to launch its attacks from one place to another. Iran is going to have to mobilize its army to the Kurdish border. If they don't have fuel, they can't move. They can't move. What we're seeing, the logistical preparation of the ground attack, an attack that is going to come at some point. There we see one of those depots I mentioned from Tehran on the foothills of the mountain. Already in Tehran. Fuel rationing It has gone from 30 liters per person to 20. It will drop to 5. You'll see. Eventually, there will be no fuel left. City of Isfahan. The United States confirms the destruction of F-14 aircraft version A. The only F-14S still flying in the world. They no longer fly, which may indicate that it has been attacked. The city's airport, images of Isfahan, images of the destruction of the war against Iran. Family, we are live right now, covering military strategies, covering all the details of this war, a war that will be historic, that will be epic. Here are the last remaining F-14S. Still operational? The last fighter jets of a true legend of United States aviation. From America, the only country that had the ability to fly the F-14S, Israel, during the 12-day war, already attacked this facility. Here we can see some remains, those explosions, we see debris, those attacks. This facility was pushed to the limit. We even know, based on information we have, that the S-300 radar system covering this facility was also attacked in one of the Mossad operations, in one of the top operations by Israel's intelligence teams. Israel, and obviously the entire air defense system in this area. Here we can see missile launchers, we see radars, we see a lot of wiring on the ground. For this air defense complex, with a long-range early warning radar of Soviet manufacture. This one we see here, all of this would have been destroyed and would be destroyed right now. Images of Isfahan. You can clearly see it is being attacked. Watch those missile-filled bunkers closely. According to Israel Channel 12 hours ago, Iran is now going to intensify the missile launches. They were rationing missiles, now it may be that they no longer ration missiles. Here we are seeing a power supply system for anti-aircraft defense, a generator. In this image, we actually see the wiring right by the area. From here, it will go to the rest of the anti-aircraft battery. Without electricity, it doesn't work either. There we see a destroyed anti-aircraft defense system. Another one. They keep falling, they're falling like flies, they're falling one after another without mercy. But pay attention, fam. We have exclusive footage. Never before seen footage. The flying bat, the most dangerous bird of the United States of America. Exclusive. There is the most important strategic bomber of the United States of America, escorted by F-18 aircraft, the B-2 Spirit, the F-18 Growlers for electronic warfare, creating interference so that the bird can fly freely during the night. Iranian. Night vision with camera to see in the dark. There are the skies of Iran. There they are, the one who destroyed Fordo, the one who is destroying Iran's military capability beneath the surface. Oh my, what incredible images. Amazing, huh? Amazing, amazing, everyone. Right now, 30,000 people are watching us. Thank you so much. Am I really going to say something? All possible available aerial platforms are being launched to attack Iran. B1, B2, B52. F-35, F-22, F-18, F-16. There is one that hasn't taken off yet. The A-10 planes. We've already had the F-15S as well, but the A-10 planes haven't come into play yet. Russia evacuated its personnel from Lebanon yesterday. Something incredible happened last night. Last night, something happened in Beirut that left me stunned. Really, really stunned. Last night, in a hotel in Beirut, Israel eliminated at least 4 Iranian targets. We have video. We have geolocation. We have everything. At the Ramada Hotel. Last night, something happened. In this building, visible at street level and now in satellite images. And at ground level from cameras. Something happened there. Total madness. It's the first time Israel has launched an attack like this on a hotel in Beirut. The first time. The Ramada Hotel was hosting Iranian personalities. Israel gave them 48 hours to leave. They didn't leave, and it seems that the commanders of the Lebanon Corps of the Quds Force operated from there to prepare attacks against Israel. Well, we have the video right here. Amazing. Let's do it.
The Ramada Hotel, let's see.
Let's see. Come on, come on.
Come on, come on.
Come on, Oscuro. Let's see. Let's go to Alfredo in the
Hotel.
Ramada.
Yes, at the hotel.
We see. This area here is where the attack happens, possibly with a drone, with a special operations group, or a drone launched from the sea. It could have struck there, coming in through that window. Alarm, again, alarm. We're under attack. There's the sound. Under attack again, we are in the bunker. We are in the bunker, and Iran, as we just said, seems to be about to launch more now. So everyone stay calm, family, everyone stay calm, everything is fine, that Texas is fine, we already have a bunker, a real bunker, also. We're setting up cameras, we'll set them up now. Don't worry, we're putting in cameras now. This is a war. This is a war. They're launching missiles at us. They're launching rockets. They're launching drones. Well, it's okay. It's okay. We're going to activate the super chat goals that weren't active. Excuse me. If you want to contribute, help the channel with your super chat. Thank you very much, really. Let's see what happens. Well, the Ramada Hotel, hello? Last night it was visited by the Mossad. We're seeing more images, right? We're seeing more images. Barnea's guys busy last night in Beirut. It's amazing. By the way, I'm preparing an interview, right?
Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah.
Yes, God is great. There is no God but Allah, but they're dead.
La ilaha illallah.
That's it, God. They're all dead.
That's enough of the Ramada Hotel here.
Here in the Busaya neighborhood.
Busaya?
Ramada, Hotel Ramada, not Ramallah, Ramada. What a show, huh? What a show at the Ramada Hotel last night. There's no way you can hide, huh? Really, you really can't hide, literally? All right. We're going to connect with live images right now from Tel Aviv. Let's see where this is going to land. We'll see it in a few seconds, folks. Let's go to Tel Aviv, Tel Avivo, Jaffa, central area of Israel. We don't have the targets yet, but we're going to get the cameras ready so everything is set up to watch it live here on Military Strategy. Thank you very much, really, for being live with us, for joining us this afternoon here in Israel. It's 2:24, and we're live right now. Special coverage since day one of the war. Here, with a lot of friends, a lot of wonderful people who are helping to make this broadcast possible. All right, we have Jerusalem, targets in Jerusalem, Tel Aviv. We also have Tel Aviv. Targets in Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. Jerusalem sound. Sirens. Explosions. An explosion. I put an image of Jerusalem right here below the Estrategias logo on the counter. Another explosion, second explosion. Third explosion. 3 explosions, 4 explosions. Pay very close attention right now, fam. On Estrategias Militares, Israel under attack. Oh my God. It was in the sky, huh? Were those explosions in the sky? We are live right now here on Military Strategies. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us. Sound from Jerusalem. You always have to wait a few minutes because the shrapnel, the remains of those missiles fall. Those missiles can cause a lot of damage, and it can be catastrophic. Very, very catastrophic. Now we will assess the injured and the damage that may have been caused in that attack. Second attack in less than 50 minutes. We started the live broadcast. About 50 minutes ago, we suffered an attack. Now we've had another attack, another 50 minutes. The rate is increasing, huh? The rate is increasing. Iran says it will increase the launches. Would it make sense? Would it make sense? The air defenses of the United Arab Emirates they are. Intercepting incoming Iranian missiles and drones, fighter jets are rushing to face additional threats. New video from Iran. Nothing to do with Israel, huh? Nothing to do with it. Preparing a new video. Oh my God. Oh, Revolutionary Guard on fire. Mother of God. New and the girls who are laughing.
Music.
به خدا اون شب انقدر پایین داشت یه بار دیگه زدی اینجا رو ببین که خوری جمعش کن دوباره نزده.
Morale is high in Iran, huh?
That's چجوری میزنه با چی میزنی داداش کجایی تو دور یه شماره بزن.
Good. Breaking news information. It is reported several impacts in Israel. At least one person lightly injured, several injured, one moderate, and several light. Cluster munition. 3 injured, 1 seriously. with cluster munitions. We're changing the headline. We're changing the headline right now. Family. Images of the attack. Images. Iran is launching cluster munitions. Images. I'll say again what I said at the beginning of the show. If people are in the shelters, that ammunition can't do anything. If people stay outside, if they don't care, if they ignore the situation, or stay recording the fall of those munitions, that's a bad thing. You have to go to the shelters. I'll say it again. I'll say it again. You have to go to the shelters. You can't be out on the street during an attack. You have to go to the shelters. Please, let's see if we finally get it. Now we have 1 person in serious condition, 3 injured. Let's do things right. Lebanon border with Lebanon, Israel. An Apache trying to shoot down a drone.
That's the end. Cool, it's about that. Cool.
Iran. Let's continue. Dahiyeh, Beirut.
No. Oh Allah, oh Allah.
The new house. United Arab Emirates denies involvement in an attack on an Iranian water treatment plant. Hard to believe. We have videos right now. Family, breaking news. We have videos of what just happened in Israel. That's why I say you have to stay at home, in the shelters, don't go out. I know I'm being annoying. Let's go see it. Cluster munitions against civilian areas. There we see it. Curious, very curious video. We see that the area where it fell, there is a high population of Orthodox Jews. It could be Bnei Brak. Could the cluster munition have fallen on Bnei Brak? The Orthodox community, unfortunately, from what I've seen, I've witnessed it, when the siren sounds, they don't really pay much attention. Could Iran have launched that cluster munition knowing that the population concentration in that area is Orthodox in order to try to maximize casualties? It could be. It's just a idea that comes to my mind at this moment. Six injured. It's already six injured. No? Let's see. Ah, no, Petatica, Petatica. We're going to see this neighborhood. We're going to see it here on the map, Petatikva. Let's see. Near Ramat Gan. A pretty religious neighborhood. Like I said, we have a lot of synagogues. Serious damage, huh? Emergency teams are in the area right now assessing the situation. Six injured. Cluster munitions. I'll say it again. I insist on this. It causes a lot of damage. A lot of damage if you're on the surface. A 40-year-old man seriously injured. 5 other people were injured, including a 25-year-old man in moderate condition and 3 in stable condition. You have to be very careful with this. Very careful. Material damage doesn't matter. I've said it before. It doesn't matter. You have to be in the shelters. If people don't listen, don't pay attention. Obviously, it doesn't work that way. No matter if it could happen to you or if you're on the street, you must find shelter however possible. That's understandable. Are there options? I mean, are there enough minutes to take shelter? There must be options. All right. We have more videos live right now here on Military Strategy, fam. Just a second, we're working on it. Yes, that's the situation right now. Iran is increasing its attacks, thank you. But the city is still not destroyed. The debris from the fall of those rockets that have been intercepted, and some of them were cluster munitions. What we've seen is that there have been impacts. Yes, there have been impacts. It has caused a real tragedy. Well, let's see Israel's response.
There has to be a response. It's obvious.
We're evaluating, okay? We're evaluating data right now. Sorry for being quiet. It's not intentional or for drama. I'm just evaluating. I'm evaluating the situation a little bit, what's happening right now. We could see that Iran has been keeping arsenals or active missile fields. I've mentioned it because people are very focused on the issue of launchers. Iran has a system of missile fields, which are hidden, they're buried. They could start activating them. If they run out of launchers, it could start happening. I'm not saying that's what's happening right now, because I don't have first-hand knowledge at this moment. But there could be a high probability that if they run out of launchers, which is possible, they might start launching from hidden areas that are still out there, anywhere. It's likely. It's very likely. The debate continues on social media about non-Jews being banned from entering shelters. The debate continues. Is it the same story with Laura de Chiclana? I think that's enough. I think Laura Chiclana has already been given too much with her 50,000 euros. In the coming days, we're going to make a video about this. Thank you. We're going to travel to Haifa. We're going to visit shelters. We're going to visit the Arab area to see what's going on there, to see what happens there. And what if this is really true or not? Are Iker Jimenez and Carmen Porter being attacked now for having debunked this news? It's being done by people who also have personal issues with Carmen and Iker, because Iker stopped inviting them to his show, because they were caught on camera getting their knees muddy to appear during the storm they were covering. At a critical moment, Iker, who is a decent and responsible person, decided to remove that person from his show, which is normal. I would do the same, even if it were a personal friend. I would do the same. And now this person is using what has happened, or what is happening right now, to attack Carmen and Iker. I think it's regrettable. That whole story is very regrettable. And that this occasion is being used with this controversy that has come up to try to attack Iker and Carmen again. I send my regards from here. I don't know if they're watching us. If anyone knows them, let them know that it's unacceptable for them to be treated this way. When it's the only decent show on Spanish television, the only decent one you can watch, and where there are no filters, it's the only one. Let's continue. This looks like artificial intelligence, but it's not. This is the amount of oil that the United States and Israel torched in Iran last night, where fire comes out of the sewers.
I've already seen several videos like these. It's incredible.
The videos are incredible.
It's absolutely crazy. Look, look, look.
Look, look, I want to show you something important. It's for look, 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 look. What is the reason why the operation in Iran might have been moved up? What is the reason behind this whole story?
Is it likely or more than possible that the Iranian regime tried, I repeat, tried. Madness is madness. It's madness, madness.
Repito, intentase. Recover the uranium from Isfahan. Recover uranium from Isfahan. This is important. Very, very, very important.
I'm going to play a video. This one we're watching here.
You're going to see different satellite images on different dates. This is from February 2nd. What we see is the adjacent facility in Isfahan. We see how Earth is being moved to try to reach the uranium. On February 14th, we see how Earth continues to be moved. February 20th.
February 28th.
Now we see everything in sequence. 2, 14, 20, 28. They were working to recover the uranium and get it out of there. This sped up the attack, and that's why. Maybe that's why the attack on Iran was launched on February 28th. That's possibly the reason. Well, for now, guys, this is what we have. We'll expand on it later. More information. Please, your likes, your comments, super important. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting the broadcast. See you here on Military Strategies. Cheers.